What a lot of us don't realize is a lot of us are so powerful. A lot of us are so anointed, but we just don't know it yet. And a lot of us never will, right? And what we don't realize is that is a trick from the devil. That is a trick from the enemy himself, right? He wants to keep you in the dark about who you are and who you can be and who you will be in some cases, right? Because he knows that as long as you are, thinking later for Christianity, later for God, all that, you remain his, okay? He does not want you walking in your purpose. He does not want you walking in your path because one thing about it, the devil is no fool. A liar, a trickster, a thief, all that, yes. A fool, no, right? The Bible tells us to be wise as a serpent, right? But be gentle as a dove. So we know that the devil is no fool. So in that case, we know that the devil knows exact ways to come and trick us and get us off our path. So as soon as he sees us headed towards who God wants us to be, he's going to throw a curveball. He's going to throw a life situation or a trouble or a struggle. So if you're somebody who knows, okay, I may not be walking in all God has called me to, all right? And a lot of us aren't. And a lot of us are trying to figure out what it is that God has called us to, right? If that's you, I encourage you to please just sit and try to realize, what is the devil using to distract you? What is the devil using to pull you away from God's path for you and God's calling for you? So to beat the devil, we got to identify the devil, right? So identify what it is he's using in your life to pull you away from God. Identify it and cut it out, right? And get on your path with God. Walk in his light and walk in all he's called you to be, okay? Because you are anointed. You just don't know it.